PayDay Everyday.
You are watching PayDay Everyday with Prophetess BeBe Angel.
Hello and welcome everybody to this segment of PayDay Everyday, the program that tells you how to live life from a relaxed point of view. Payday Everyday, a life of favor, a life of rewards on a daily basis. When you know that I live at a mountaintop perspective and I'm so relaxed, you are not worried about what happens around you. You know you are principled. You know you are equipped with the right information that takes you where you need to be. I'm excited about today's session because I will be showing you an amazing kingdom principle that will change your life. And I know that you will be excited about it. So what I need you to do is I need you to grab a pen as usual. I need you to find a notebook. I need you to tell all your friends, Shanae, Ray Ray, Shakita, tell them we are back on with PayDay Everyday, and I'll see you right after this break.
Core 100 with BeBe Angel. An exclusive mentorship program for ladies from all walks of life who have one thing in common, a desire to grow in their knowledge of Jesus. Register at www.bebeangel.org.
Welcome back, and I am excited to have you on this segment of PayDay Everyday. And listen, I know there are so many people who are being helped right now. I know your life is changing as you are listening. I know your life is being beautified as you are listening. Your life is being enhanced as you are listening. So I'm excited about today because yet another kingdom principle. And today's principle is so simple. Never learn from a millionaire. That's today's principle. Never learn from a millionaire. And I know some of you are already wondering, what is that supposed to mean? Because we are supposed to aspire and look at people and learn from them. Never learn from a millionaire. But what? Learn from what a millionaire went through. Big difference. Learn from what someone has gone through, not what you see. Now, the problem that we have with a lot of believers, with a lot of people who are watching me right now, is you tend to admire what you see in somebody. You tend to admire how a certain person has bought the latest of whatever, how this millionaire is living, maybe they bought a mansion, and you admire all that, which is fair enough, but that is not how you learn. You learn through what the millionaire went through. Their experience is what you want. I like a saying that goes, don't like my glory before you know my story. It's very important. Every person who has made it in this life, in whatever field, it doesn't just have to be business, it can be ministry. In whatever they are doing, that person has a story to tell. Doesn't matter what they've done. As long as they have made it in that sense of making it, whatever it is that they've done in their respective fields, that person has a story to tell. And that's what you want to go after. Whenever you see someone who is successful, don't just rush. Let me find them on Facebook. Let me see what they're doing. Let me see what they are up to. Oh, wow, now they've done this, now they've done that. What is the story behind what they're doing? How is it that the person got to where they are right now? I like what my husband was teaching once. He said, there are so many people who admire millionaires, and he observed once someone stopping a guy who was driving a beautiful vehicle, a sports car. And so the guy pulls up, and one of the employees came out of the building, because this was the boss. And one of the employees came through and he said he had just started, that was his first day at that particular company. And he goes to his boss and he says, wow, this is so amazing. He's admiring the sports car right there. And he said, this is so amazing. And he didn't even bother to ask how he made it. He just said, wow, I want to be like this one day. I admire this. I want to be like this one day. That is not what will get you to where you need to be. Hear the story behind it. Don't just admire. Hear the story. What is the story behind that person? Learn from a millionaire's experience, not what you see. Never learn from a millionaire. Learn from their experience. It's called experiential learning. When you learn through experience, someone else's experience, you are looking at some of the things they went through. How many hours did they sleep? And how many doors did they knock on? How many boardrooms did they have to, boardroom meetings did they have to attend? How many rejections did they get at the bank? How many bank loans were not approved? How many bankruptcies did they have to file before they got to where they are right now? That is exactly how you learn from somebody who has made it. Now, I am going to show you, even after this short break that we are about to get into, I'm going to show you further this kingdom principle and how it can work for you. When you are living at a mountaintop perspective, when you are living at a relaxed point of view, when your life is so relaxed and you're not stressed out about anything, these principles are easier to take. When you hear a program like PayDay Everyday, it's easier for you to handle what is being said here. Why? Because you're working from a relaxed point of view. You are listening well enough and you are saying, okay, so yes, it's good to admire what others have done, but it's good to also know how it is that they got there. There are so many books that talk about millionaire mindsets, but you see, a millionaire mindset can only be possible from someone who's actually made those millions. You see, it's not possible to tell someone to have a millionaire mindset. And there's so many books like that will tell you, have this millionaire mindset, have that millionaire mindset. But listen, it's so difficult to have a millionaire mindset when you have no money. It's very, very difficult. What you want is to learn through the experiences of the person you are learning from. So we're going to go on this short break. And after this, I am going to delve deeper into this particular principle, never learn from a millionaire. Learn through the experiences. So I'll see you just now after this break.
Core 100 with BeBe Angel. An exclusive mentorship program for ladies from all walks of life who have one thing in common, a desire to grow in their knowledge of Jesus. Register at www.bebeangel.org.
Welcome back to PayDay Everyday. Listen, never learn from a millionaire. Learn from what a millionaire went through. Now, I know there are a lot of people who are watching this program right now who are saying, I just need 1 million in my bank account. And it's your prayer. I just need 1 million. God, give me 1 million in my bank account. And I know you are watching me right now. Now, this is what I'm here to tell you. 1 million will not change your life. You can't even retire on $1 million. I'll show you. Take this for instance. You get your $1 million that you are praying for. And once you get your $1 million, you want to retire, right? But we're not even going to calculate till retirement. Let's use 15 years as an example. So 1 million is there in your bank account. We tell you, stop working. Stop doing everything, hustling, doing all these things. Stop working. Retire right now on this 1 million that is in your bank account. For the next 15 years, you're going to live on this 1 million. Now, if you calculate that, divide your 1 million by 15 years. And what do you get? You get your 66,000 on a yearly basis. You're getting 66,000. And then you divide that further by 12 months of the year. How much is that? 5,500. But remember, once you get that million, you are not just going to leave it in the bank account and then you are living off it. Remember, you need to buy a house. Remember, you are going to want to buy a car. Remember, you want to change, maybe your children are in public school and you want your children to go to private school. Remember, you need to do all these things. So we are not even using $1 million budget anymore because you've removed money for the house, you've removed money for the car, you've removed money for school fees, you've removed quite a few things. When you buy the house, you need to buy the furniture too. So it's still not $1 million. You've already gone way down from that 5,500 figure per month. So you can see just by this simple mathematics that it's not possible. It's not possible to retire on $1 million. All you will be is just middle class. You are just someone who is, yeah, you are not too broke, but you are just barely making it as well. You are just trying. So you are sort of in the middle class somewhere there. So you see, the problem that we have is people who say, I want this money. I've seen somebody I like. I've seen a businessman that I admire, and I've seen what they've done. And you also want what they have. But the problem now is you don't want the story behind it. Don't desire someone's glory without knowing their story. Because if I were to give you your million right now, if I were to give it to you, would you even know what to do? Would you even know how to work things out with that million? This is where this comes in. Never learning from a millionaire, but learning through their experiences. You see, it's different when you know that, okay, so this is the man or woman that I follow in business. What did they do, or how did they manage to make it in this life? What is it that they did? How did they spin things to live the life that they live? Because remember, you are not just there to admire someone's possessions. You admire someone's house, you admire someone's car, but you don't know the story behind it. What is backing up everything that you are seeing in front of you? So when you know what your man of God went through, say he's a man of God and he's also made it in business, you know what your man of God went through, it could be a businessman somewhere, you know what your mentor went through as he was making his millions or whatever it is. You now understand, oh, when the man got his first million, I read in his book, he said he first did this, he invested in a few properties. Oh, okay. And he also managed to invest in a few stocks and a few bonds, and he also tried to do this, and he started this business because you know the story behind it. You know the experience behind that mentor that is showing you the way in terms of business. So never learn from a millionaire. Never learn from a millionaire. Learn through the experiences of that millionaire. Very, very important. I like what Solomon says in the book of Ecclesiastes. He says, useless, useless. Everything is just useless. He said everything is worthless. It's just vanity. Everything is silly. It's vanity. I've tried it. And I like how he says, I've tried everything. And this is in chapter 12. He says, I've tried it all. I've done it all. I've bought the t-shirt. I burned the t-shirt. I tried this business. I tried that one. And I saw that this one was useless. And all he's trying to bring out in that scripture is, don't do these things. They will never benefit you. This, everything that I've done, don't even follow this. It will not work. But rather, go this direction instead. And that's exactly what you are looking for in the person you aspire to be. Because the Bible also says, follow men of faith who have gone before you. So that's established. That is amazing. No problem with that. The problem is in wanting the glitz and the glamour of what you see with your naked eye and not wanting to know the story behind it. It becomes a problem. There is nothing wrong with aspiring to be like someone. Absolutely nothing wrong. It only becomes a problem when you don't know their story. Because how then do you learn? When we give you your first million today, how do you know which direction to take? How do you know how to then build that million into another block of millions, into another block of multi-millions, and eventually into billions? Make sure that you are not acting like a dog that chases after a car. The dog will chase and chase and chase a car. And then when it gets to the car, it's wondering, oh, okay, so what do I do here? Now that I'm here, well, what is it that I need to do? Don't be like that. Don't chase after the wind. Know exactly what your plan of attack is. Okay, so when I do get to my first, what is it that I want to do? I'm not going to live off 1 million. It's not enough. Why? Because you've learned it right here on PayDay Everyday. You know 1 million is not enough. We've already given you the example, and you understand this is not enough. So what is it that I need to do? Okay, so I need to learn from this millionaire who I'm aspiring to be like. I need to know the story behind it. I need to do a little bit more research. Do they have any books that may perhaps show how they got to where they are right now? Do they have anything that they've written down, or perhaps maybe some CDs? Maybe they have programs. Maybe they have DVDs that they divulge some of the secrets of how they made it, rather than just learning by what you see with your naked eye. You just see something and wow, I like that. And that's exactly what I want to. Oh wow, I'm going to get this. And yet you are operating on a shoestring budget right now. You see, the problem with a lot of believers, a lot of Christians, and just people, a lot of people make this mistake. When you get a little bit of money, the first thing you want to do is, let me buy my car so that I can show everybody that I've made it. Let me just show that I'm doing something. You want to buy the finest clothes. You want to look amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. But make sure you are doing it when you've planned your whole life. You have invested in enough properties that can last you your whole lifetime. When you now understand, I can retire any day now and I don't even have to work another day in my life. Why? Because you've positioned things that will enable you to do that. Never rush to just want to show off. Let me show people. Let me show, yes, I now bought a car. Your business that you have started right now, before you've even started making profits, not even making profits, breaking even. Some of you are not even breaking even, but already you want to rush to BMW. Give me this car. Why? Because it's all about show. It's all about showing off. Learn through the experience of your mentor. Learn through the experiences. Don't rush to buy the same BMW they have. No. Look at the experiences. Look at what they had to do. How is it that they did it? And then you follow that exact plan for your own life. And it will definitely work. It will work for you. Glitz and glamour is all very well. When you see people, celebrities, all amazing people that have made it, it's amazing when you see them. But as you admire all those things that you see, still make it a point to learn and relearn. Remember, it's all about experiential learning. When you learn through their experiences, let their experiences be your experiences. You see, it's so funny when you have somebody who wants to create their own experiences. Much rather use someone's experiential learning for your own benefit. If they tried something, let's say a certain business didn't work for them, then be wary of that business. If they say, oh, I went to buy a car straight away and I regretted it 2 years down the line, then that's something that you're thinking, oh, so I'm learning from what they went through rather than what I see by my naked eye. These are kingdom principles. If you can only apply this in your life, it will change you. It will change everything. Never aspire for small things. Aspire for big things. Never just say, I want 1 million so that I'm a millionaire and then I buy my cars, my houses. You can't even retire off $1 million. Aspire for bigger things. Find a mentor. Find someone that you can follow after. Not just spiritually, even in business. You can find somebody who can mentor you. Somebody you can copy. Somebody that you know, I've seen the experiences of this person. Okay, this person used this kingdom principle. Okay, so this is what I'm going to follow too. Oh yeah, this person mentioned in their book once that they did it this way. Or this person mentioned in a video that I watched somewhere or whatever it is. And they said they did it this way. And then what do? You follow exactly what they have done. Learn through their experiences. Never learn from a millionaire. It is the experience of that millionaire that you are after. I shall see you next time on another segment of Payday Everyday, and I am excited about what God is going to do in your life based on this particular principle. I know your life is not a failure. Your life is a success. You shall achieve great things. I'll see you next time.
Core 100 with BeBe Angel. An exclusive mentorship program for ladies from all walks of life who have one thing in common, a desire to grow in their knowledge of Jesus. Register at www.bebeangel.org. Thank you, our partners and friends, for making it possible to bring this message to you. Those wishing to partner with BeBe Angel, visit www.bebeangel.org.